Hey, this is Matt from Speedscale, and without making too many mistakes, I'm going to try to show you how to record a demo app that uses Postgres as a backend database connection and then instantly turn this into mocks. So by the end of this video, you're going to know how to use proxymock, our free tool, to go and turn a live running Postgres system into a mock without actually having to install Postgres or do other kinds of acrobatics. So first things first, I'm going to install a demo application that is for this purpose. It's called Go Postgres, and it allows us to just make some easy calls to Postgres and see what's going on. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start my proxymock recorder. I'm sitting in the directory. I have Go installed, and I'm running the Go Postgres app. I'm going to tell proxymock to record on port 15432 and then to proxy that to port 5432. Now, I actually have Postgres running on my local machine. I've installed it using Brew. You should do the same. And I'm going to go ahead and start proxymock recording standing between the database and my demo app. Okay, now I've got my app started, and I'm going to switch to a separate terminal window. And I'm going to switch into the demo app directory. I look that I now have a proxymock directory because that's where my RR pairs are being recorded to. And I have a main.go that I can run. Now I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to go ahead and set my PG user and my PG port to the values that work for this database. Now PG user is not a standard environment variable. It's the one that I've used in my demo app to let me change which user I use. And by default, when you install Postgres using Brew on your local Mac, it will give you the username of your local user as the database user. So that's easy. And then I'm redirecting to port 15432, which will send it through the proxy before it gets to Postgres. I'm going to go ahead and start that up, and that's going to run a series of database connections as my demo app gets started. Okay, everything is looking healthy. No errors in my proxymock directory, and I'm going to stop both demos. Now, proxymock will go and record everything that it saw going to the database into a directory. In this case, it's called the proxymock recorded directory with the current timestamp. Now, if I run the proxymock inspect command, I can see all the things that were sent to the database. And I see the initial thing my demo app did was it ran a query, then it went and created a table, and then inserted a bunch of users into the table. Now, when I want to go and inspect those different calls, I can do so. Take a look at my request body that contains the SQL statement. I can go modify that if I want to. And I can see what was returned in the response body. And I can go into each of these and I'll see a series of result sets or other items that I can go and inspect or modify. Now, if you are interested, you can actually see this same information in Markdown format. So I'm just going to open up my VS Code. I'm just looking at the proxymock directory here. And as I go into each one of these, I can see that they've all been stored. And I can take a look at them manually if I want to. Now they're going to be in either Markdown or JSON format. Now, when I'm ready to go and run my app and disconnect from Postgres, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the Postgres service on my local machine. So I no longer have the database running. I'm going to flip proxymock into mock mode. And that is going to tell it to simulate the database using the connections that we've already seen. And you see it is now taken over port 5432. Now when I go back to my demo app and I run it, I'm going to run it normally on port 5432 as if though I'm talking to the real Postgres, so I'm no longer going through the proxy. When I run this, you see it starts up normally and thinks it's talking to the real database. It's really all there is to it. Now I'm mocking, I'm disconnected from Postgres, and if I want to go and change items, I'm free to do so. I hope this was helpful, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.